Welcome to National Sports Chat. This your man's Ken the Guru. You're now tuned in to my take. And before I give you my take, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Let's get it. And I want to give you my take on Errol Spence versus Danny Garcia. So first of all, even though I'm a boxing fan, I want to see the best fights happen. I didn't think that Danny Garcia actually warranted this fight. But Errol Spence being the true champion that we see in the sport of boxing, he gave him a chance anyway, even though it's a big risk fight. I do hope that Errol Spence win this fight because I want to see him and Terrence Crawford fight undefeated for undisputed. Even though it's going to be hard for Errol Spence to get that Manny Pacquiao fight, even though I know that they trying to pretend that Manny Pacquiao actually wants that fight, which I don't believe he does. But let's say if he does, if he beat Danny Garcia and Manny Pacquiao is next, what do I think? I think that he washes, even though I don't like to, basically have a foregone conclusion or make that prediction. But I think that he beats Manny Pacquiao, probably by knockout. But the fight that I want to see and that I'm clamoring for is Errol Spence versus Terrence Crawford. Now, what do I believe will happen in the Danny Garcia versus Errol Spence fight? I believe that Errol Spence fight cautiously. Him fighting Sean Porter was actually a blessing in disguise, if you ask me, even though he's coming off a very long layoff from the car accident. I believe that Errol Spence pretty much fight cautiously because Danny Garcia is a great counterpuncher, and I just think that he's going to fight him somewhat along the lines of Mikey Garcia, and I just think that he's not going to bang like he did with Sean Porter, because he understands that he don't have to, which will be the smart thing to do, versus risking a one-punch knockout. Because if you go back, remember when Danny Garcia fought Amir Khan was actually winning, and Danny Garcia just got that punch that knocked Amir Khan out. So I believe that Errol Spence can be dominating the fight and then get hit one lucky time by Danny Garcia, which I'm hoping that does not happen. But he just have that luck, and he has that type of power that he has to watch out for, pretty much, that Errol Spence has to watch out for. So my prediction is that Errol Spence win. I could be wrong. It's just my own opinion, at the end of the day. But I do hope that Errol Spence can pull it off. And I didn't think that Danny Garcia actually deserved this shot, because I think that he had several chances to make this fight. And when he was actually on top, he didn't want to give him that fight. And so now that Errol Spence is the one that's on top, why should he give him a chance right away? You know what I'm saying? This ain't no tune-up fight. This is definitely a high-profile fight, and I'm just hoping that Errol Spence, come victorious, because Danny Garcia come with too many accolades. We max popping, ain't nobody popping like me, and all that stuff. Nobody got time for all that. So we just want to see the best fight. The best fight, best, and I definitely think that there are other fights that could have been made that would have been better than Garcia. But, I take what I can get, because there's a lot of ducking in boxing nowadays. So the fact that we getting a good fight and that they put out their schedule, I'm actually excited to see, what transpired. But that's all I got for now, man. It's your man, Ken the Guru. You're now tuned in to my take. And that was my take.